Rob, where are we today?
Lee, I've never been this venue before, but let me tell you, it won't be the last time. We're at Hart Hill Reservoir. Beautiful venue, and as you can see, absolutely ran with fish. We've had, how many fish we had now?
About 7 or 8, something like that, isn't it?
Have we had a fish under £10 yet?
I think you had one 9-12.
Like stunning fishing. This is like, if you like Boddington, if you like Medlands, Boston, sort of like, you know, you've open water feeder fishing at a reasonable range. What distance was today? 50 metres? We don't have to go any further.
Yeah.
This is the place to come. Beautiful place. Really good fishing. Really good fishing. So
there's something about, Rob, being on a big water, bending the rod like this, you know, 50 metres, like you say, you're fishing at the moment. Just, it's exciting, isn't it? When the rod goes around, it's exciting. It's just, I don't know, it's when I'm sort of enclosed on a venue, it just isn't quite the same. But this is like absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
As good as it gets, really, isn't it? I mean, listen, let's not get us wrong. What a beautiful day to go fishing.
yeah, superb. So we're in now, sort of like late October. We are shooting our latest sort of feature-length coaching video for the Edge.
Yeah, I'm going to show them quickly the bait. But that's
don't
it.
give it-
That's it. That's all they got. That's all they got.
Right, so we're shooting our feature-length video for the Edge. It should be on the website. It's at www.anglingedge.co.uk, and this is all about feeder fishing, method feeder, hybrid feeder, banjo style feeder fishing for big carp in open water. You know, we're coming into that time of year where anglers are going out. Like I say, those venues, Boddington.
Rob, we've already had our eyes opened a little bit, because the plan as we thought wasn't the plan as it's turned out, was it? It's already developed into a sort of a different sort of approach, hasn't it? As it always does,
Well,
mate.
what I think I'll do, because we want to give a bit away in this video, don't we? So after
I don't know, do we? Do we? Do we? Oh, you're so generous.
So after, hopefully we'll get this fish out. If not, we'll still run through all the...
Tell you what you can do. I'll tell you what you can do for me. You can get this fish out.
I want to run through how we're catching the fish, because there is some key differences to how we're fishing now to how you would fish probably in the depths of winter, isn't there?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because it's, you know, this is yeah, you've done well. Smallest fish of the day, perfect. What I was going to say, Rob, is that I think a lot of people sometimes get sucked into, well, that is the staple approach. That's how you approach these sort of venues. But you've already proved today that you have to think on your feet, and that's what's been brilliant about today's session.
Yeah, I definitely want to talk through, because we can talk about gear and all that, but bottom line, as with all fishing, quite often it comes down to the feeding. So I think it's something that we can tell the guys, because obviously you guys watching this on YouTube, you want to learn something, don't you? So we'll tell the guys, we'll give a little bit away, and hopefully you'll like our sort of thinking. You'll go over to our beautiful all singing, all dancing website and watch our other sort of...
Absolutely. Look, that's the thing, like, you know, all of our videos, Rob, that's the approach we take. We're sort of thinking on the spot every time, and that's why
It's decision making.
yeah, it's helped my fishing no end, of course. You know, just when you start working with people and trying to get, you know, trying to figure things out, that's where it all comes together, really. I love the fact that this has happened every single time you've got a fish to the net.
Get to net,
Just like, just turns off.
because the water's quite clear. Whether this,
I just think they're wild
Now,
fish, you know.
Mate, that was my fault, wasn't it? I should have been a bit faster.
I've zoomed in on your net so people can have a little look. See? Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, smallest fish today. What is he? Probably seven or £8.
Yeah, still £7 or £8, mate. Yeah.
Fish, though, Lee. Let's see if we can. I'll just hold him up, and then we can run through what we're doing and how we're fishing. We don't want it to be a marathon. Yeah, but look. Don't want to hold him up too.
Yeah, I tell you what, Rob, a feature of every fish is the massive fins. They're like huge tails, big side fins. They're fighting so hard. Look, it's great big mouth as well. Brilliant fishing, absolutely brilliant. It seems like the commons have been a little bit smaller than the mirrors, as usually happens. Isn't that weird? But off it goes. Come on then, give us a.
Come on. Right. What we've realised is these fish, it's not ready yet to just bore a fish on. So you can't just sit there and hope something happens. You know, we can't just sit there for half hour with a feeder in the water and hope that a fish just happens along our bait and tows the tip round. We need to make it happen. So after every fish, just literally whipping off my hook length. One, because I don't want you guys to see
the secret hook length until you watch the video.
You watch the video. But also I don't want them to get any tangles. So after every fish, bear in mind I've got a line clip on, so I'm building a peg at the minute. I'm just filling the feeder quite loosely with pellets because I want these pellets to come off.
But what I'm saying is your line clip still on?
My line clip's still on, I didn't have to take it off of that.
That'd have been...
So, 50 metres, splat on the surface, just giving it a whoosh back.
The old whoosh?
The whoosh back.
Right.
Empty that feeder out because, like I say, these fish want a bit of bait.
So it just seems like what you're saying is, rather than sitting patiently, you're almost trying to attract each fish to the peg.
I'm imagining in my head there's probably these fish are roaming fish. There's a pod of maybe 5 or 10 fish roaming around the lake, and I need to get those fish in the area. So chuck 2 out on the spot, hit the clip, bang. And that's created hopefully a nice carpet of bait on the bottom. It's probably about 6 or 7, 8 foot deep maximum out there, we're saying. And then we can load our feeder up. Don't give away.
I'm not going to show exactly what the bait is. Don't you panic. Don't you panic.
Just making sure that's sitting right. Right. We can load our feeder up now, and we can cast bang in the middle of that spot.
Listen, and this has been, what you've just shown there, has been night and day compared with getting a bite or not, hasn't it? I mean, because literally we have not had a bite just fishing with the method feeder. You put 2 chucks in, you're almost guaranteed to get one. It's crazy, really, isn't it? It's been unbelievable fishing.
And the difference, we keep talking about it, and I keep talking about it, it's all the little marginal gains, little extras, and this has been just one of those little extra tips that's obviously put fish in the net. Go
on, remind them for a final time, Rob, where can they see the most detailed fishing videos on the internet? Have that for a claim.
YouTube videos, but on steroids, 1.5 hour long, in-depth videos, 2 England internationals. Check it out, www.anglingedge.co.uk.